Did you retrieve the technology? Why, yes. We are filled with the knowledge you speak of. If you wish to know more, simply ask the others. They can help you. I am Dr. Klein, Chief Head Researcher of Logistical Operations and Ideology here at Big Mountain. I am surprised you have not heard of me. I am first in my field. Dr. Mobius was not the horrifying creature you saw upon the screen, twisted by science. He was once... He researched in directions contrary to the think tank. Brains. So we exiled him. He says he left of his own volition, but that was to save him the embarrassment. Now he sends his intelligence-consuming scorpions from the Forbidden Zone to plunder the secrets of Big Mountain. He is a menace. I'm not certain. Perhaps it only affects machines. If so, you may be immune. If it is chems, then we have nothing to fear. Since we are afraid, it must not be chems, and you need not fear, which means you can test it. Logical. It's a side effect of the cerebral scrubbing. It won't stop you from excreting, or asking questions, apparently. Have to correct that next time. Hormonal aggressive tendencies are actively suppressed. The scrubbing also ensures your silence to keep Big Mountain safe. This facility is top secret. Should have done it with the last batch, and the anti... We had to take precautions after the last visit. Should have made sure they couldn't mention Big Mountain once they... Dr. 8 and Dr. O could tell you more. Dr. O more than 8. The battle against the visitors damaged 8's voice module. Suffice to say, those visitors are unwelcome. They stole a great many secrets and much technology. This is the think tank, the nerve center of Big Mountain, the greatest research center known to man, and to us. Here we test and test and test some more in the name of science, atomic. Yes, because the intellectually challenged see an M and a T next to each other and take Occam's razor to it. While you are here, you will refer to this place properly, and you will do the same with the other scientists here. That glowing red scar? That laser lobotomy canyon maze carved in the landscape as if by some child? It is Mobius's fortress. From that hemorrhoidal fissure, he sends his amazing roboscorp. Ask Boros. I believe he knows more of... Mobius was involved in their construction, if I recall, but he's such a hack. Well, we didn't actually do it. We tried to clean up after, as always, but usually the auto-dock runs on remote. Still, this new wrinkle with the Tesla coils in your skull was unexpected. I mean, we predicted we'd have a breakthrough eventually, but... Dala knows more. She supervised your spine peel and the heart circumcision, then dumped them both into the tanks in the sink above. Quite sanitary. Sure took her time. She always takes longer than projected with lobotomite surgeries. Not sure why. Yes, in all probability, that it may have gone to Mobius is merely an inkling. I don't know why, but it may be something involving the surgery code. Actually, I don't know. All I know is it misplaced itself, or it floated off. They get into robots sometimes and go on a tear. Yes, always leaves back doors into things. Have to keep finding them and closing them. The auto-dock is now erased of his routines. It was thorough. Only Mobius would know for sure. Well, and your brain. It can communicate the procedure when we examine it. It is conceivable to trace its surgical scalpel prints once we have the brain. Might take some time, but your brain has no pain nerve to scream at us while we dissect it. Convenient. Mobius's legacy code was in the old auto dock. Yes, it fried itself out. It is unfortunate. We would have benefited from knowing how the breakthrough occurred. Why does he seek our destruction? Why did he build robot scorpions with intelligence training stingers? It is because he hasn't cleaned his biogel in a long time. Dr. O is certain of his findings, and no one else in the think tank is willing to test the results. O has said on many occasions his inability to comprehend Mobius's robo-schematics is because of repeated robos. Yes. Lobotomite! Has it come for hellos? You'll get no such satisfaction from me. The lobotomite animal before me. What other terrifying... Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. Just as I feared. Questions. Quizzes. Just as the... Before you is the brain of Dr. Boros, head of animology, beastology, and DNA scrambling technology here at Big Mountain. I lay the bones and hearts of animals bare beneath my searing gaze, especially the... But there are many animals to shape. Industrious cazadors, the happy-go-lucky... Indeed, docile, curious, safe. No, such creatures are found only here, for research purposes. They would no more be capable of escape. I cannot expect a perhaps a demonstration of my castrate. Impregnate you? The mere notion makes the...
Nonsense! I was at the top of my high school. We would know if our research was flawed. In 2000, let's see, carry the 3, there were the tarantula debates, and something about hawks, which made it around 2003, May, Tuesday. What you ask is of no importance. The malignant tumor that is mobile. From his lair in the Forbidden Zone, his terrifying robo-scorpion army clicks and whirs. He must. The radar fence protects us all. It keeps anything with a disembodied. It is the ultimate defense against communist. Trapped? Nonsense! Ever since my anxiety-filled days of powerlessness and being bullied in American high school, that and giant cybernetic dogs that would ruthlessly patrol and kill anyone who wasn't my friend. Who's laughing now, Betsy? I hope you and Richie are happy smoking. No! No matter where these stray... Enough! Stop filling my precious... You sound like the other visitors, making wild claims of a world... Bother the other doctors with your crackpot theory. There is logic and purpose in it. If science is powerful, it is our home, threatened by the horrors. All we wish to do is continue our research, layer. But no, Mobius will not let us rest, scaring us. It was not our first choice of testing grounds, but then we lost the mountain. After the explosion, we couldn't find it anymore. So the... Yes, in the past, individuals would come to us. We could use that city as a controlled experiment. Vault-Tec was much better at it, of course. We had to be... If only we could have used commie cities. But capturing whole cities was... So we had a group of Chinese prisoners to experiment on. Though, whether it was holograms, new autodocs, toxins, vending machines... Boom! Yes, quite unexpected and embarrassing. And the crater helps keep everything inside, because it is bowl-shaped. Until next time.